What is going on, guys? Today we have another Madden ratings. This is a pre-recorded video once again, so I don't necessarily know what's happened. And necessarily, I'm away. I'm not home. So either way, these are going to be posted every little few days. And if you haven't seen the rest of them, this is the linebacker video. We've already done D linemen, off-ball linebackers, or that's what we're doing now. Excuse me, edge rushers. Receivers, tight ends. We've done a bunch of stuff. So go ahead and go check those out as soon as you watch this video. But either way, let's get right into this. So first, AJ Klein, not great. 72. And once again, let me just go ahead and say, these are my ratings, not what I think EA is going to give them. 72, 73. He's fine, but nothing special, really. Alex Anzalone, he's like a 78, 79. He's up there, though. Alex Singleton's actually really underrated. 3 white dudes already, great. 80 overall, 81 maybe. Anthony Walker's like a 78 as well. Decent, but not amazing. And then I believe, is that Al-Aziz Shier? I don't know how to say his name, I'm going to be honest. Aziz Al-Shier, something like that. Aziz Al-Shier, I don't know. Yeah, he's okay. He's like a 77, 78. He's like right here with Anthony Walker. Bobby Okereke, he is like 82, 81, yeah, something like that. Pretty decent, but not bad. Why does Bobby Wagner's head look like it has been shrunk? He's fallen off a little bit. He's still really good. Still really good. Like an 86 or 7. He's just not the 90-something he was in the past, I mean, big deal, right? Brian Asamoah, not great, like a 69, honestly. Christian Harris, he's like a 68. Like, he is a guy who, like, he's not good right now, but he needs some time because I believe he was a rookie last year. Not great, but he deserves a chance to be good. You know what I mean? Christian Kirksey, he's also like a 67. He's just not that good. He's so overrated. Either way, CJ Mosley, 85, 80, 84, 84. Cody Barton, like a 76 or something like that. Cole Holcomb is okay. He's like a 78 or so. Dayan Henley, our first rookie. I'm going to give him like a 72. I think he's fine, but he's a little bit raw. Needs some time, but I mean, who doesn't, whatever. Damon, I don't know, Clark, Cowboys linebacker. He's like a 72 maybe as well. Yeah, we'll put him right above him. And then next we have Darian Beavers. He was like a later round draft pick, I believe, like last year, the year before. He's okay. He's like a 75. We'll give him that. David Long. He's a very decent pass coverage backer. Different kind of guy than a lot of these that are here. I'll give him like a 82. I think it was 81, 82, 83, 84 right here. So we'll keep that. David Mayo. Looks like he just eats mayo with a spoon, man. I'll give him like a 75 as well. He's not great, but he's fine. Then we have our first really decent one, Demario Davis. He's like a 90, man. Nah, I'm going to put him at 88. Yeah, this tier is like really hard because there's not a lot of just really great players in this. DeMarvion Overshown, excuse me. I liked him as a rookie coming out. I think he's like a 71, a little high for a guy who drafted where he was, but I think he's pretty dang good. Let me just tell you that. Then we have Denzel Perryman, a really solid player. Not the most credited, though. I'm going to give him like a 79. I think that's good. Devin Bush. A lot of Steelers fans, which I am, hated on Devin Bush this last year. And he wasn't that bad. He really was not that bad. Was he great? No. Was he good? Probably not. Was he a terrible linebacker, the worst linebacker in the league, the worst one on our team? No. Stop it. He's like a 74, 73. We'll give him a 73. Devin Lloyd. He's interesting. Where do I want to put him? I need a little more improvement from him. 79 should be fine. Devin White. A couple Devins here in a row. I'm going to put Devin White at like 87. I think so. That sounds good. Devondre Campbell he had a little bit of a down year last year comparatively. I'm going to put him at 89. He's still pretty good. And like he's been kind of good for a while. Divine Diablo, he's like a 97. 74. Dre Greenlaw, a really solid backer. He deserves like an 83. Drew Sanders, one of my favorite players in this draft class, especially with where he was drafted. A complete steal from where he was taken. I think his versatility gives him like a 74. I think that's fair. Pretty solid steal. Drew Tranquil is a really underrated linebacker as well. I mean, he's not elite, but like 80's fine. The Chiefs got a good one there for sure. EJ Speed, he's fine, like a 73-ish. Elandon Roberts, kind of underrated himself, had a long career, like a 76, maybe 77. Maybe I'm underrating him right now. And then Eric Kendricks, bit of a down year. He seems to be regressing, even though he used to be. Why can't I speak English, man? He used to be really great. I'm going to give him like an 83, 82. Ernest Jones, a solid starter, but really the only good linebacker on this defense of the Rams. He's like a 75. This tier is going to be huge. I can tell you that right now. Let me, that tier is going to be big. Let me make myself a little smaller because we're going to need the space. Then we have, I believe that is Foyesade Oluokun, or if that's how you say it, I don't know. He is like a 75 or so. Nah, we'll go up a little bit. 78. That's fine. After him, we have Frankie Louvu, Panthers franchise legend. If you don't know about that, go check it out. We have him at a, let's see, 75. He's fine. And then Fred Warner. I don't know if any linebacker deserves a 99 right now, but he's up there. I would give him like a 97. Jermaine Pratt, solid but not elite, 78. We'll give him 78. Henry To'o, probably like a 67. Really, really raw, needs time. I think he'll be fine in the long run. He just needs to wait it out. They don't need to put him anywhere right now. Jack Campbell, also a 74. Fine player. Isaiah Simmons, a guy who has not proved himself much, but has tons of versatility. So for that, I'm going to give him a 76, which I think is about right there. But he's got to prove it. He needs to take some steps. Jelani Tavai, like a 75, I guess. I don't know. Jamin Davis, he has not proved himself. He's like a 74. And then, he just hasn't done enough yet. I just can't give him any more. Jawan Bentley, 75 as well. 76. 76-ish. JOK really hasn't done much either. 76. Browns fans swear by him, but he's okay, but he's not great. He's 77. Yeah, 77 will do. That's all I can give him, man. Jerome Baker, definitely solid here. 79. There's a lot of, this is such, a weird position anymore because middle linebackers kind of become undervalued. You don't just have to have great linebackers. For example, the Bears, they got 2 great linebackers this offseason. Why don't you see any team investing in linebackers at the high end? Because they don't matter as much. The mid-level ones can do just as much as the high-level ones, minus a couple things. Minus a couple of minute things. Fred Warner, he's great. But, you don't have to have a great one to have a great defense. There's other players that are more important to great defenses. Jordan Hicks, 78. That's fine. Sure, whatever. I think that's pretty great. Jordan Brooks, is that who that is? I think so. He's okay. I'll give him an 80. Josie Jewell, he's like a 76, I think. And then, oh man, which one is that? Is that Caden Ellis? He looks like a real-life Ken doll or something. He's like a 72. He's not that great. Kenneth Murray, he's one I wish would be better than he is, honestly. He's fine. He's just not elite by any means. He's like a 75, 74. We're going to put him at 74. Kaiser White, decent year with Philly. Now he's in Arizona? I think so. I don't know. He's also in this middle tier. 76. Levante David, taking some steps back. He's like an 84. Leighton Vander Esch, not been the guy Cowboys fans really wanted. 78. He's fine. He's just not elite by any means. Logan Wilson is a solid middle linebacker. I'll give him an 84. Matt Milano is a really solid one. I'm going to give him like an 86. He's super underrated, man. Monty Rice, not that great. He's like a 70. Nakobe Dean hasn't done much, but I expect him to have a good year. I really think he's going to fit into this defense well. I'm going to give him like a 74 just because I don't feel like I can give him any more than that. But, he really could be very good if he just, works out the right way. Nicholas Morrow, he's okay. He's like a 73 or 2. Nick Bolton, he's really good, man. Nick Bolton's up here. He's like a 86, I think. Yeah, that seems good. Noah Sewell needs to be a 70, I think. Could be good, and I like the place he's at. He can develop behind Tremaine Edmonds, who we'll go ahead and rank. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna have to rearrange some of this. At like an 88. I'm gonna. Yeah, this is just like there's a gap, and I just need to fill it somehow. But like, I really don't feel like it deserves filling. Actually, I got a guy. Roquan Smith is like a 91 or so, maybe 93. We'll give him 93, okay? And then we'll move. Let's see which one do we want to move up. Oh man, do we? Nah, he just didn't have the right year. Demario Davis has just been so good for so long. He'll be a 90. Really, Tremaine Edmonds is edging up, man. He's a good linebacker as well. Either way, let's get back to it. Patrick Queen, a bit overrated in my opinion, 74. Is that Pete Werner? I think it is. Pete Werner, yeah, that we'll say he's like a 72. Yeah, that sounds good. Quay Walker, the idiot who likes to hit trainers. He's okay if he can stay on the field and not have to go to halftime early or something like that, or the end of the game early. 73. Quincy, what's his last name? Quincy Williams. There we go. Forget the most generic last name ever. I don't know. He's okay. Like a 78. Feels like a lot of guys are 78. Robert Spillane's a little underrated, honestly. Being a Steelers fan, you really got to see him do a lot of good stuff. He's not a great player, but he's good. He's better than his, Madden ratings have been. I'd say like a 73, 74. I'll put him right here. Oh, wait, he was a 70. They were both 74s. Okay. So Quay Walker needs to come down. There we go. Shaq Thompson, falling off a little bit, but he's still fine. He's an 80. There we go. Shaquille Leonard, excuse me. I'm going to give him a 90. I know he didn't play last year, but when he's on the field, he is electric. Sione Taki, he's like a 76. He's fine. TJ Edwards is really solid. He's like an 85. I'm going to have to move Bobby Wagner up here. I'm going to move him up. Matt Milano is just so good, man. Trenton Simpson, another really good rookie. He goes right here at the 74, 73 ranking with these three. Troy Anderson, he kind of looks like he'd bite you. I don't know. He just looks like he'd bite. 70, 2. And then, who are we working with for the rest of them? I'll forget. Willie Gay. I'll give him like a 76. He's fine. Not elite, but he's fine. Zach Bond, really underwhelming so far in his career. 72. And Zaven Collins. I expect a good jump from Zaven Collins in this year. They need playmakers on that defense, and he could do it very well. He's versatile like Isaiah Simmons, but I feel like he's a little more together right now. I'm going to give him like a 77. So, yeah, that's going to be our tier list. Only one in the high end tier. 3 here. You know what? I'm going to move. They're both like 90, 91, but I'm going to move him down anyways. Yeah, that's our list. I think it's pretty good. Maybe some guys need to come down. Monty Rice probably needs to come down, honestly. Yeah, that looks better. Noah Sewell will be a 69. That'll be it. But yeah, that right there is our tier list. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know who is your number 1 linebacker. Let me know a video idea or something. I don't know. Give me some ideas. I am gone right now, but by the time this is posted, I will be back in like maybe a week if I'm thinking it out right. Maybe not so far from that. Either way, thank y'all for watching, and peace.